Hey guys, how you doing? It's Henry. And mowers and blowers. Should I buy cheap tires from Jamaica, Queens? So the blue Mercedes I have that you guys see in my videos, I've had that since 2013. Never changed the tires. The tread is still really good. However, the sidewalls are all dry rotted. Some cracks, and also there's a couple of chunks missing from the sidewalls. So, since my daughter really drives it, I really think I should change the tires. However, you guys know, I'm cheap. So I saw on Facebook Marketplace the exact same size, 245 40 R18s with a 97V speed rating. Really tough to find them on Facebook Marketplace used, you know what I mean? So I finally did find one after looking for like a week. Guy wanted 250 bucks for it. So I said, would you do 200 in cash? He said, yeah. So he gave me this address in Jamaica, Queens, right near Kennedy Airport. I'm on Farmers Boulevard, and this is what it looks like. The address turned out to be this Amico gas station on the corner, right off the Belt Parkway. So I didn't see the guy, and then I look across the street, and there's like a house selling used tires. So I texted the guy, I said, hey, I'm here. He's like, okay, can you wait a few minutes? I'm on my way, he says. He's 20 minutes away. He's gonna be in a white van. Talk about sketchy, huh? So he basically drives around a van with used tires in them, meets people who want to buy them at this gas station. I guess kind of like what I do. I meet people at a parking lot and sell used lawn care equipment. I mean, he's practically doing the same thing except with tires. So 200 bucks, 50 bucks a tire, has good tread, no dry rot on it, and it's exactly the same tire size as the ones that I need for the Mercedes. So instead of spending like $350 per Continental tire, I'm only paying 50 bucks for it. And good tread, at least better than mine, and also the sidewalls have no dry rot, so these are, no matter what, a lot better than what I have currently, right? Also, my right rear TPMS tire sensor ran out of battery like about a year ago, and I've had this indicator on my dash. So I figured, while I get a local guy around my area to mount and balance these tires after I buy them, I'll give him the brand new TPMS sensors for all 4 tires and have them install it at the same time. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So this is just my experience of buying used tires in Jamaica, Queens. I wonder how it's going to turn out. All right, that white van is here. What's up, bro? Dude, I do the same thing, man. I sell used lawnmowers and shit in my truck, and I meet somebody somewhere. It's funny.
Let's go over there because here we're gonna block traffic. Let's go to the factory over there.
All right.
Yeah, thank you, man.
So he wants me to meet him in the back. Oh, interesting. Welcome to New York City, boys. I miss it. I'm from New York City. I grew up in Queens. Well, this is my kind of thing. Meeting dudes at a gas station for used tires. I love it. I love it. that was an experience. All right, so let me tell you what happened. I mean, I guess you guys kind of heard it. I played my New York City Queens wheeling and dealing personality. The minute I saw them, I looked at him, I said, "You got any patches or plugs in these tires?" And he's like, "There's one nail in one of them." I said, "There's a nail in one of them? What the f-?" So I said, "Dude, you said nothing about that, right?" He's like, "Oh, that's okay. When you get them mounted, they'll put a plug in." I'm like, "That's not the point. We agreed." Oh, by the way, he was selling them for $250. I said, "Would you take $200 cash today?" And he says, "Sure." And so when I got there, I says, "You know what?" And then I looked at one of them, and it looked kind of like the one I had on my car right now. A little bit dry rotted, a little chunk of something missing, whatever. And then I says, "Oh man, this isn't what you showed me on the picture, man." Of course, the other three were pretty good. But I acted like there's dry rot on all four, you know? And then I says, "Show me the one with the nail in it." And so he showed me. It was just a little tiny screw that was on the thickness of the tread. Didn't even go through to the other side. So it's nothing, you know what I mean? So then I says, "I don't know, man. My tires look like this. I don't need tires exactly like mine. You know what I mean? They're all dry rotted." But in reality, really, only one of them was not really dry rotted, but it has like a chunk of the sidewall missing. A small, thin part of it. Anyway, so I said, "How about 150? Right? And then in the beginning he says, "Okay, 150, I'll just give you the two good ones." And I said, "Well, no, because I was going to give you 200 for all four. I want to go home with at least 4 tires, you know?" And so while I was about to walk away, he was like, "Man, I drove all the way. I drove all the way. We both drove all the way. We got to make something happen." You know what I'm saying? So 150, I got those tires. Hey, I can do 150 for those, you know what I mean? Maybe find another one later somewhere or whatever, but it's 3 good tires that I got for 150. So that really is just $50 a tire, you know what I mean? But yeah, what an experience. On my way to my mom's house, since I'm down here in Queens, and probably mow her lawn or something like that. Fun day. Right, Boba? Did Boba have fun? All right, I'm at my mom's house in Queens, New York City. Grass hasn't really grown, and there's not that much leaves on it. So I'm probably just gonna hoover over it with Black Beauty, just mulch up all the leaves into some more nutrients. However, my mother just told me that something happened in the backyard, that I should take a look at it. And I says, "Well, why didn't you tell me? I would have brought the chainsaw." She's like, "Oh, it's not important. Who cares what goes on back there?" I says, "I know, but you got to eventually get to it, right?" All right, look at this. We had a major wind. Holy cow. That's significant right there, man. That's a significant branch. Good thing nobody got killed off of this tree. Look at that break. Boom. How about, that's impressive, because this is a huge tree. Oh, letting a lot more sunlight in this yard now. Let's take a better look at this branch. That's monstrous. Yeah, that's huge. My mom was like, "Oh, I tried to drag it." I'm like, "Get the fuck out of here. You're not dragging that." It's huge.
That's what she said.
It's like a foot in diameter. I know it probably doesn't look all that big to you guys, but it's significant. That's a big branch. Definitely require the probably my 20-inch Remington chainsaw. I don't think the electric one's gonna. I mean, it'll probably work a little, but not for long. Maybe to get the smaller branches off would be okay. But yeah, that's a significant branch. Very impressive. Well, I don't need to mow the front. I mean the back, because, well, I'll mow a little bit of it. Interesting. All right, not bad. Best part was getting all the leaves that were here, blowing them slowly to the backyard, trying to get them on most of the lawn so that I can go over it and just mulch everything. Blew it all out here. And then my next episode, I'll have to come back here and chop this huge 25-foot long branch with my chainsaw. And it'll be firewood for this winter. And that'll be a fun episode. Still have a lot of leaves that I blew out over here, but I'll also mulch over it with the Black Beauty next time. Gotta get this tree out of the way. So this will be in like a week. See you guys in a week. Green one? That looks okay. So it's actually Halloween today. And because I have a dog, that doorbell drives him nuts. And then I have to open the door and then he might run out. So the best way to do this, for the past 6 years or so since I've had Boba, is I make this tunnel into my house. And I just drop the candy. And it drips down to here. It's gonna be dark. Get the light there. Get the lights that shine down to where the candy is. And believe it or not, the kids still walk over here and ring the doorbell. Happy Halloween. Look at that. Tom is riding an e-bike. An e-bike, I tell you. Oh, isn't it wonderful? Dude, just go. Here's my friend Tom. He has got this hookup here where it mounts to the B-pillars. He's going to put chains on there. He just bought one of my lithium iron phosphate batteries I got for review. He's hooking it up to a Harbor Freight Tools winch. What'd you pay for the winch?
I don't know, let's say $100.
Yeah, that's about right. Of course, back in the day when I had mine for my Ford Ranger. For you older subscribers from back when I started, you'll remember my black Ford Ranger pickup. I had a similar thing. I bought the exact same thing, the 2500 winch.
Right.
And I think I got it for $55 or something.
Hooking up to the battery.
Yay. And he's going to use this to pull up deer that he murdered.
You ready?
Of course I'm ready. I'm always ready.
Okay. Have the remote.
Yes, I know. I'm familiar with that remote.
Okay.
I've had the same one. You son of a bitch, now I gotta get in. Ah, yeah.
The idea?
Yeah, of course I know the idea.
So it's hooked to the bar. That's it.
Fantastic. Okay, but then what about ramps over here for
So
the
I have two ramps.
like
Two
like
ATV ramps.
I see, okay.
Yeah. And the deer is in what we call a sled. It's a sled that they use for ice fishing. It's really a big long like tote. A long tote.
Kind of like a Rubbermaid bin.
No, but a very long one.
Okay,
They use it for ice fishing. Chappelle is the brand name. They make all ice fishing stuff.
I see.
Right? So you put the deer in that, you hook this to the
Well,
front.
how do you get the deer in it?
Well,
yeah.
You just roll it into the deer in the field. And you bring it up to the truck.
I
You have to
see.
drag it to the truck.
Oh,
Right?
so that's a lot of work, right?
I have something for that too. But I'm working on that. So you hook this to the front of the sled
So
and you have the ramps.
How you hooking it? Is there some
just
kind
a
of
rope.
hole there,
Just a
or
rope on the front of the sled. A small little piece of rope.
won't the weight and that break the sled?
No.
The hook up to the sled, won't that, like, I'm picturing a plastic
No.
bin.
I have it, but I showed you the video on my other one.
Yes, when you murdered that other one.
Right, so that was like the same idea. Right, but I didn't want to use the drill winch because it was junk.
It was. It looked like it worked.
Yeah, but it was you have to hold it, it vibrates. I wanted something a little bit, and I got the tote because I could store everything in it.
All right, let's retract it.
And then we retract it. See, and it pulls on the bar.
It works. Oh, you know what? You might have to
Yeah.
because it's kinked in there. Not kinked, but there's one loop that came out. So you have to let it out. Well, you have to let it out.
Do it even easier.
Oh yeah. You know, I always had trouble disengaging that thing. All right, guys. My friend Tom is inside. We're gonna test it, see if it works. Go. Oh shoot! It doesn't work. All right. Okay. 2 came down. Yeah. Okay. That's good.
Yeah, you gotta push it.
You gotta push it.
Yeah.
You can't just drop it.
No.
All right. Well, as long as it works.
Good to go.
Those guys don't even speak English over at those tire shops. Oh, hey, it's Henry again. I'm back. My friend Jay came by. I'll tell you the story about Jay too. You guys remember a few months ago where Jay came over and he says, "Ooh, let me borrow this. Ooh, let me borrow this." And I said, "I'm never gonna see that again." He borrows things and doesn't return it for like 2 years. Anyway, so a few months go by. It's fall. He borrowed my newest leaf blower. I'm like, I want to blow my leaves with this thing. Where is that red thing? And I go, oh, son of a gun. Jay borrowed it. So I texted him. I says, hey, are you going to buy those things that I lent you? Or are you just going to use them for the season and then give it back to me in the winter? He goes, no, I want it. I'll come by. So he came by. I'll show you what he's giving me for that. Anyway, I wanted to show you guys, these are tires. Jay knows a lot about tires. So the reason why I needed new tires was because mine were dry rotted and there's these chunks missing because of curb hits, you know? So that's not really safe. Is that safe, Jay?
Nah, I don't think so.
Yeah, so it's not safe. Which is why I decided to go get them. They're all basically the same. This one's probably the better of the 4. Anyway, I want to show you the condition of these. Oh, so those tires from the year is 2014 tires, which is weird because this is a 2012 car, which means that the owner then changed the tires only after 2 years. Anyway, these are all 17 or 18, right? And they're in much better condition. As you can see here, there's no dry rot on the sidewalls. However, there is slight dry rot in some areas along the tread. But no matter what, these 4 tires are in better condition than those 4 tires. And also 3-4 years newer, right? On one of them, as you guys saw from the video, there's a nail. You see that nail? But it's a very short nail, right? And it did not penetrate at all. So the insides of all these tires are squeaky clean. So I think I'm going to give it a little while and have these put on. But as you guys can see from the tire tread, they're at least 7 or 8 30-seconds. I think these are more crisper tread than the one that I have now on my existing ones. So I'll probably put these on when I have time. It's not vital right now because I don't plan on giving this car to my daughter anytime soon, at least until next year. I believe these are also run flats. This is the County Pro Contact. So the brand new leaf blower and the Badger chainsaw, right? I guess you like the chainsaw, you're keeping the chainsaw, and your mom is keeping the leaf blower?
Correct.
You like the chainsaw?
Yeah.
You don't think the blade was going too slow?
Very light. It's good to use it in hard to reach areas. It's easy to use, and the battery. I'm very impressed with that. I'm shocked.
He's very impressed by the Badger.
I
So
would think inferior.
I have another one, so it's good. Anyway, he's giving me for that. I mean, he's practically stealing from me. You know what I mean? It's giving me 500 rounds of. Oh, I've never had this brand before. MagTech. Oh wow, dude, I like this color. Silver, 9mm. That's cool. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. My experience of, should I buy used tires in Jamaica, Queens? I mean, for 150 bucks, sure, why not? Good tread. This is gonna get it done. 150 bucks. You'll pay $350 for just one brand new. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you guys next time. I'm Mowers and Blowers. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to like, share, and subscribe.
Subscribe. You're subscribed.
Subscribe.
Subscribe. Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Subscribe. Subscribe. Subscribe to it.
It's me. Hi. We need you to donate $1 or $2.
Hit the subscribe button. It's free.
We'll see you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers.